Hello, dear viewers. Thank you and welcome to the SJ News, where we give you news as they occur. So today we are privileged to have the president of KABARAK University 2020-2021. Let him introduce himself to us and tell us who he is. So welcome very much into the studio. Thank you for making time for us. Feel welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. I am KIPKORIR, Director of Social Affairs Men, and the President-elect KABARAK University. I am from Kericho County, in Amoy constituency. I come from a very local village called Keongo. Schooling, I went to a very local primary school, Primary School. High school, I went to a national school in Kericho called Bianca School, where life was interesting and funny. Although we survived, it's because we didn't second guess ourselves, and we knew our goals. So we made it, and KABARAK gave me the opportunity to study law. I'm currently in my third year, second semester. Yes, that is it.
You've told us that life in Bianca High School was very interesting. Can you recall one of the moments, maybe where you were punished or something? Just tell us something about Bianca High School.
Bianca High School, in my first and second year, I think it was all about survival. There was a moment when the canteens had been closed due to some administration issues. And it reached a point where we had to buy ugali or 20 bob because you knew that without that you are going to go a day without food. So we survived. Yeah.
So what was your worst moment in Bianca High School?
Worst moment, I think I'm a really open-minded person, and most of the things don't trouble me. I can just say the worst moment was during my first week in Bianca High School. You know, the bullying, although it was not that strong. Ile tu naitwa mono Java. And then there was a very great friend of mine, a teacher called Festus Rono. He punished me during my first week.
So you started being naughty during the first week?
It was not actually being naughty. I remember it was on a Sunday service, and I had gone out because I was unwell to get some medicines. And I found him, or he found me. Yeah, that is when he punished me.
So what is your best moment at Bianca High School?
My best moment was, I can say, it is the best feeling that I've ever had, is seeing your goals actually coming to life. In my third year, after I had known how things are done, I was appointed a pastor, a school pastor. I was also a student leader for quite a while. Although you know this politics, I was impeached while in Form 2. Yeah, that is it about Bianca School, and the best moments actually was performing, seeing that performance. You know, everyone deserves a second chance. When I first joined my academics, were not that good because of very many issues. You know, you have to think about food, you have to think about funkies. There was a lot of factors, but there were some changes when I was in that term in second year. And it changed for the better.
Okay, so you started politics at a very young age.
I wouldn't really term it politics. It was more of appointments. Although, yeah, I have interest in politics, and this is just a career. As I've told you, I don't know who is my profession. I intend to build on it and also build on the career of politics.
So, being president of Kabarak University, did you expect this? Did you see this coming?
I think I was the most unlikeliest candidate for that seat. Although when I was campaigning to occupy the Social Affairs Directorate, some intricate issues came in. And one of them was my realization that the student leaders at that time was so removed from the student body. And that is one of my agendas, even as I enter office. I seek to create a student-oriented leadership. Yes.
So, what do you plan to do for the fraternity? Now that you have been chosen as the Director of Social Affairs men, and also the Kabarak University. So what do you have in mind? What do you have in mind for the students at Kabarak University?
I think it's all about positive change. Also collaborating with the student leaders elect. I seek to create, as I said, one of my agendas was to create a student-oriented leadership. I want to create that connection with the students and the administration at the same time, so that all these issues are handled at once. Yeah, that is my plan for Kabarak University. There is a lot to offer, and I want to handle it.
All the best. As XJ News, we wish you all the best in your leadership. So, what triggered you to run for the post of Director of Social Affairs Men and not any other post?
It's an interesting question. When I first decided to run, I had seen some issues that needed to be addressed, and one of them was a talent search. For talent search, most of the students usually don't have that platform to showcase their talents and for the promotion of the same talents. So there's a special mention to a very great friend of mine, Clementia. I know she has not had the platforms that she would have required to build on talent. I believe she is talented in singing. That was one of the things that I sought to offer, the platforms. And also, when it comes to our internal artists, I think we need to appreciate them also. Also creating these social events will give them that opportunity and exposure. Yes, that was.
Thank you. That is interesting. So make sure you when you're doing these social things, you'll be calling us so that we can have you posted live.
Sure.
Yes. So do you plan to do politics after school?
Okay. I'm very open to opportunities that the future may offer, especially with this politics. As I said, I'm building on my politics career. I'm also building on my law profession. Yes, so I intend to do politics, but baby steps.
Interesting. So, would you mind telling us your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear?
I think my greatest fear is living an average life. One of the things that my father has instilled in me is not to be an average person. That's why I take any opportunity that presents itself. As we speak, I'm the current finance director for Kenya Model United Nations, and these are the opportunities that present themselves.
So as you've heard from our president of Kabarak University, it is not advisable to live an average life. Make sure you live your life to the fullest. So, according to you, what do you think should be done to the students that are unable to access the online studies at Kabarak University?
I think the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting everyone. As much as the administration has offered this online learning, we understand that there are some students who may not have this chance. And urge my fellow students who did not enroll for the online learning to enroll. This is an opportunity, it should not pass. Online learning is actually very interesting. Although people may have their own views and their own reasons, very personal reasons, that they may not be able to access these online learning platforms, then it is quite tricky if you decide to offer the resources to them. I know it will be hard to manage, but I think so far Kabarak University has done the best it can. As I said, and I continue saying, my manifesto is still open. If there is anything to be done, I'm here to listen. And yeah, we shall do it.
What do you think should be improved at Kabarak University?
I think it's all about giving them the platform to express themselves. And one of the things that really prompted me to vie for the presidency was the creation I intend to make with the administration to address those issues. I don't intend to lead from the front, neither from the back. I want to lead with a common agenda. Yeah.
That is very good. Have you been following the United States politics? What do you think about Biden and Trump?
I wouldn't want to give my stand because I know people have their different views, and although I've been waiting for so long, since Tuesday, but we are still hoping for the best, and I think Biden as well as Trump offered their manifestos, what they intend to do, and we can all see the kind of leaders they are. There's one thing that I've always been telling my friends, that is that mentality of better the devil you know than the angel you don't know. That is one thing that is not giving us the opportunities. You're not giving the other person the opportunities to show you what he can do.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think it's all about open-mindedness. And the US elections, I just pray that the best candidate wins, and whoever wins will represent the American people very well. Yeah.
Okay, that is nice. So what do you have to tell the Kabarak students?
Give my sincere thanks, my heartfelt thanks for this opportunity that you gave me to serve you. I'm an approachable person, and I'm easy to understand. If you have any problem or you feel that anything should be done, just approach me. Yeah, my channels are always open, and I'll always be available. Thank you.
It's very good. So what advice will you give to someone who feels like he or she wants to venture into politics of Kabarak University and also the outside world?
I think one of the things that really led me in these campaigns was collaboration and commitment. As long as you have that collaboration with the people to further your agendas and also the commitment yourself to politics, then you will succeed. Yeah, there's nothing hard about this. And another thing is to present a realistic manifesto. Just be authentic. One of the things that I really advocate for is authenticity. So if you are authentic, present your ideas, if people love them, then they will vote you.
That is very good. So, apart from schoolwork, apart from doing law, apart from being the president of Kabarak University, apart from being the director, social affairs man, what other things do you love doing, or what things have you ventured in?
Okay, I think it's still early to say this, but I think I've invested in some platforms. I'm a small investor, yes, and I'm also the finance director, as I told you, to Kenya Model United Nations, and I have the pleasure of serving with the Kenyan leaders. I also love playing football, although I'm not really experienced. I enjoy playing it. Yeah.
It is very good. Thank you very much, really, for having time to come to our studio. We really appreciate, and we say thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear viewers, for watching our live interview with the president of Kabarak University. Be sure to like, comment, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much.